Welcome back, family. Today we have a special love attraction healing. So our stones we're using today are rose quartz and emerald and I forgot blue obsidian. Well, in spirit, we'll use blue obsidian. So wherever you are, just go ahead and relax. Take your time. Take 3 deep breaths. Feet planted or lying back. So, as we start all of our practice, let's start with a prayer. Oh, before that, so I've been thinking about our giveaway, and instead of doing a link, what I'm going to do is I want you all to comment on this video or any videos going forward until December 28th. And basically, I want you to answer this. If you had no limit, how would you transform your life? If you had no limit, how would you transform your life? So I'm going to choose the response that I feel like really connects to community the most, and they are going to win that giveaway. And I'm going to show the giveaway next week because I purchased all the items and stuff. Okay, back into our regular scheduled programming. So as we do in all of our sessions, we start out with a prayer. It's not a religious prayer, just a prayer to connect us as community. But consent matters, so do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. May I take your hand? Okay. Dear Mother, Father God, all for the highest good, please connect us to the Reiki Masters, the Ascendant Masters, the balanced between the divine feminine, the sacred masculine, the goddesses, the gods, all for our highest vibrational good only, spirit guide, spirit animal lineage, ancestors, all connecting us to our evolutionary path as we continue to step forward in our life. And I say all of this in the name of I am, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So start up our candle. Psych. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one down. And let's just clear you out. So today we're really focusing on connecting with love, attracting love in our life. Connecting with love, attracting love in our life. And what that means. Beautiful. Just take 3 deep breaths here, really breathing that in. Good job. Good job. Good job. Continue to breathe. Okay. So love, I want you to feel very grounded in this moment. And I want you to make a decision. What love would you like to focus on today? Romantic, passion in your purpose, career, family, self. I'm going to let you decide what it is that you want to focus on. Okay. Now I'm going to go in and just check to see what's going on for community when it comes to love. So I'm still with you. Just going to be quiet for a little bit. Continue to breathe here. Just putting my hand on your heart. Continue to breathe. the other hand now. Just continue to breathe here. Just lightly tapping on your heart. Just lightly tapping. Just to get it going. I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to put it behind you. See how it feels. Okay. So the message I'm receiving for community today is not necessarily being sure who to give or connect your love with. I feel like the love is there. You know love based off of your past, or wanting love to be transformed into something beautiful in your present and in your future, but not necessarily knowing who to give your love to, whether that is in business dealings, who to trust, romantic, who to trust, your family, also who to trust, but more than likely who to forgive. When it comes to family, it's usually the same people, whereas in business and romance, sometimes people cycle in and out. You still may be dealing with the same people, but just being able, the message is being able to discern who should receive your love and at what levels and what doses. Okay, so here's our rose quartz, and I'm gonna hand this to you, and I want you to put this right here at your heart. Okay, go ahead, I'll give that to you. I want you to put it right there at your heart, and I'm gonna work with this emerald. Really pulling out, focusing the gaze, and remember you have this candle to transform any energy there, anything that no longer serves you, anything that needs to move forward in its evolutionary path. Now breathe up through your feet, feeling all the energy and nourishment flowing up. You feel it in your toes, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, bottom, hips, tummy, lower back, mid-chest, upper chest, shoulders, upper back, arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, fingertips, all the way up your neck, your head, your face, your ears, top of your head, eyes, cheek, tongue, nose, eyebrows, forehead. That energy around the body, that energy within the body, internal organs, skeletal system, whatever that is. And just breathing, you're pulling this energy up. You're feeding your spirit right now. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Don't be afraid. You're not going to make the same mistakes. Okay. And I'm just going to do some pulling. Moving anything that's coming up to move forward in its vibrational pattern. If it's lower vibrationally, we move it on to its next evolutionary path. If it's higher in vibration, we allow it to stay and stick. Now, as you're breathing in deeply here, I want you to take a deep breath in and connect with whatever consciousness or message you're receiving. How can you connect with the right people? How do you know who to share your love with and what level? As you're breathing in this wisdom, whatever it is, it's probably going to be unique for different people. I want you to breathe that air into your back bodies, allowing your shoulders to roll back, to roll away from your ears. I'm going to take a couple moments just to connect. Sending the highest vibrations of love, understanding, compassion. So just continue to breathe deeply here. I am still with you. Continue to breathe. And open your heart. Trust yourself. And you're going to make fantastic decisions. Okay, good job. Excellent. So when it comes to trusting yourself, it's more about understanding that there's a difference between being reactionary, meaning something makes you feel emotionally uncomfortable, but it's based off of fear, and actually just good sense, where you're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be in this toxic whatever. So you have to, and you already know what is you being reactionary and what is you just having good sense. Good sense is what you want to go with. Yeah, I'm not going to continue to be in a toxic pattern with people. I know that they're not bad people, but I'm just going to move on. It may be difficult. I never want to give up on something. I want to stick it through, but let me just let that go. Those are not the people to give love to. That's one thing. Another thing that you have to protect yourself from is, I met this business partner or something like that, and you feel like, oh, I'm nervous that things are not going to work out the way that I want to, and I don't know, it's just everything is not as perfect as I want it to be, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to wait. That's fear-based. That's less about good sense and more about fear-based. There's nothing that this person has done to you, so you don't necessarily have to block them off. Now, if you feel energetically like your energy or personalities don't match, then that's completely fine. You don't have to be there. But if your personalities match and you're just nervous, that's motivation coming from your fear. And that's what you have to separate when you're trying to bring this love in. Now, you still have that rose quartz in your heart. What I want you to do now is put your hands up, okay? If you can, if you're holding your phone, don't worry about it. Put your hands up, and putting them up in a gesture of reception in order to receive love. With each breath you take in, I want you to feel with the greatest amount of love that you would feel is love coming into your body, breathing it into your body in whatever avenue or all avenues, whether you chose family or romance or business or friends or whatever it is. Feel the greatest love, the greatest satisfaction. What does it feel like? Hold on to that, because if these experiences don't give you that feeling, maybe sometimes, it may not be all of the time, but it doesn't give it to you sometimes, then that should let you know that it is not an experience for you. But if an experience does give you that, and sometimes you do get nervous, it's okay. You can continue to forge forward. Just continue to breathe in that unconditional love a couple more moments. Now, there's one path that I didn't mention that goes really hand in hand with all we're doing, our spiritual path. Your spiritual path doesn't have to mean religious path unless you want it to be religious. It doesn't require you to conform to any way of doing things, even the way that I'm talking about doing things. All it means is having a connection with God, or if you want to call, something else, the universe, source, whatever makes sense to you, the love and the compassion between you and I, and community, whatever. That's up to you, what you want to call the universe. But having that connection is the most important connection to have. It's that connection, the connection to yourself, which goes hand in hand, trusting yourself because you trust the universe. And then building those things up is what brings that overflowing love to those around you. If you work on yourself, everyone else benefits. If you're only working on business, you're only working on love, you're only working on relationships, that's what's going to benefit the most. And then you're going to get some, some good stuff for yourself, good stuff in these other places. But when you start with your connection to God and make the decision, God, I surrender. I know the path that you have for me is for me. I want to just let go and allow it to unfold. And I trust that I will make it on the other side. I'll make it through any obstacle. If you release and you just allow that to be, and believe me, challenges will come, but you move from the highest vibrational energy, you will then be able to breathe in that unconditional love in various aspects of your life. So you don't have to overdo it, don't have to overthink it. Let it be as simple as possible, just clearing out any things that have come up since we started. Just continue to breathe in that energy. And I'm going to go ahead and lift up. I'm going to just take that off of your shoulders. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to lift. So, how do you feel? Okay. What came up for you in our healing today? And what action items do you want to take in your life so that you can breathe in this unconditional love? Remember, you can say yes and then you can change your mind. So sometimes it just means putting yourself out there. Also trusting yourself. Just because your friends or people around you or your family thinks you should do something a certain way, you know more than anybody else how you need to do this. And just trust yourself. Trust God. You are here with a purpose. You're here to be healed. You're here to bring this healing. And just receive that. It doesn't require you to do anything. You don't have to be a part of any faith. You don't have to do anything except just have that love and compassion moving forward in your life and allowing those who come into contact with you to feel that highest vibrational energy too. Wow, you did a fantastic job today, family. Now, remember, you have your meditation practice, 10 minutes a day. Sometimes I say 5, but 10 minutes a day. And literally just disconnect. It'll be so lovely for your body to do that as often as possible. And if ever you're confused, your meditation practice is so helpful because it really helps with clarity. I like to use earplugs because I like complete silence as I'm really going in and channeling my higher self, just getting clarity, or just to sit in silence, connecting with God or whatever. So, I'm going to go ahead and clear you out. Just want to let you know that if you want to win that giveaway, remember the giveaway is a healing kit. And the healing kit contains, what does it contain? It contains a light seeker, light worker tarot deck. It contains Epsom salt. It contains Palo Santo. It contains sage. It contains, there's like a lot of stuff in here. It contains a journal. What else? And also our program. Oh, there's Florida water in there. In the healing program where you and we're going to sit down and you're going to decide what is one thing that you want to transform And then we're just going to go through it together so that you're rooted in this transformation in your life. And then you're just going to keep on going from there. But we're going to balance you out emotionally, energetically, and mentally so that you have the greatest energy for you to take these actual physical actions. And so I'm really excited. And remember, the only way, it is a simple way to win, is all you have to do is just write in the comments section, if life had no limits, if there were no limits, how would you transform your life? Just answer that. If there are no limits, how would you transform your life? Okay, so good job, family. Let me go ahead and disconnect myself. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. You did a fantastic job today. Amen. I'm going to take this one back. And if no one has said it to you, I'm going to go ahead and say it to you. I love you. I'm so proud of you. And I cannot wait to see who wins this giveaway. The giveaway is for our birthday, December 28th. Yay! So, until then, with the highest love and the highest vibration, opening your hearts to what you truly deserve and truly need. I love you. I'm excited for you. And I cannot wait to see your life transform. So until next time.